Guess who? We are live. And April is, of course, on the phone.
I'm letting the people know we is
live. As normal, I'm the Mad Elf. My name is Toni. This is April. Together, we are black. And so I'm silly. I'm the silly one, but you.
Y'all see how she tried to cut me off the shot?
Now it's crooked.
It's not crooked.
Yes, it is.
Why is it more on your side than my side?
Goodness.
She tries to knock my shine every chance.
So we're gonna be tasting some. Thank you. We're gonna be tasting some holiday beers today, as requested by April. I want to make that clear that she made this request to do holiday beers today for this tasting. I don't want to hear nothing about how she was set up when she does not like something, because this is what she said she wanted. But like I said, I'm Toni. This is April. We are Black and Soul, and today we're tasting holiday beers. We had a poll that went out to avoid skewing April's perception of any of these. We won't tell her the results of the poll of which one she is most likely to drain pour are. So we'll taste ahead of time. Today we don't have any crackers, so we got pretzels as a palate cleanser. But yeah, if you're on, it's not for you to eat before you try the beer.
Hungry.
But yeah, if you're online, tap in the comments. I do read them. We do respond.
I don't read them because I can't see. So what we doing?
So what we have here is we got these three are pretty classic ones. We got Sierra Nevada Celebration.
What style of beer is that?
These are all holiday. This is
are they saison?
This is an IPA, but it's holiday.
Okay. I don't fuck with IPA.
Holiday IPA. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be, but it's Anchor Christmas beer. They make something called Anchor Steam Beer, which is California Common. I like the normal style. I don't know what the Christmas one is. Anchor is a good brewery. Trogs, our VIP patron Rudy sent to us.
Shout out to Rudy.
A bunch of beer mail.
Love
Somebody thought of me when because there were many Pilsners.
I forgive you.
I feel like I was thought of, and
I still love you.
Someone had compassion on me getting shit drain poured here. But he sent us actually the Trogs Mad Elf.
I just love the name. This is the Mad Elf?
No, this is Mad Elf. Okay. This is Stone Exo Covase. I don't know.
You don't know what it is?
I don't know what, but this is a stout with a bunch of other extra shit in it.
So off rip, the Mad Elf just wins on presentation and the label. I'm gonna give runner up to these folks just because it looks like a damn Christmas tree, and it's
what do you mean it looks like?
Well, it is a pine tree, and that's I love Christmas trees, so. But off rip, I'm feeling this label.
Mom doesn't like Stone because she says they have a devil on there.
Yeah, both our moms is like, my mom don't like the Voodoo Ranger either.
My mom did not. Even when I took her to my my work and
she wanted
voodoo, she doesn't like voodoo. She doesn't like the skeleton.
My mom
was unhappy with that.
Literally told me to tell Toni to tell the CEO they need to change that shit. That's how much my mama.
I do think that is important because it's a cultural thing in our culture. That voodoo and shit is not. It's not acceptable. I think in some Latinx cultures it's the same. So
our mama
white folks put that out there. We know they wasn't thinking about us. So via the comments, we got Dan and Mary, Virginia, and Rudy.
All of our babies.
And
shout out to Rudy. I still love you, even though there was no stouts. Was there a stout? There's no stout.
I don't know.
I still love you and your mustache. Love you.
Shaka Vesa.
What the fuck is a Shaka Vesa?
I think this is pronounced that. Yeah, y'all know I don't pronounce it.
That sounds like a dance.
So we got Jeb and
is the label upside down?
Yeah, because they say it's not gonna stay. They leave no stone unturned, so you pour it.
Wow.
So it's right side up because they know you're gonna.
These motherfuckers went all the fucking way out. Okay. Yeah. All right, so let's keep going.
Oh wow, rude.
Sorry.
Rude. So we'll start with the Anchor. I would like this to warm up some, so we'll let that one sit.
Why do you want it to warm up?
the aromas and flavors are a little more. Excuse you.
I'm trying to just get stuff going.
Okay. But yeah.
So we're starting off with.
This is. I already said the Anchor
I'm asking for me, not for them.
Oh, the Anchor Christmas beer.
Okay.
This is a California one. Pretty classic.
My standards are kind of.
Some of these are. This tasting is skewed toward California because that's what I get out here. So that's what we're gonna do.
I really don't like California beers, so my standards are like low as fuck. But it looks like a stout.
I don't know.
It smells good.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Hey, Jamie.
Jay
and Jay.
Cousin Jay. Is it Cousin Jay?
Yeah, Cousin Jay from the Secret Society of Beer People.
This is good. This is a stout.
I don't like that.
This is a stout. I like this.
This is not for me. But
this tastes like chocolate. You get like a little bit, because I don't like a lot of bitter shit, but a little bit of bitterness like you would get from like a coffee, like a sweetened coffee. That's why she's probably not fucking with it. This is good.
I do not like this. Oh, hey, Zach.
Hi, Zach. This
love
is good.
That Jeb said he loves that the roles are reversed. Well, I'm not going to disrespect Anchor on here. I mean,
this is good.
I believe Anchor has a unionized brewery, so
that's what's up.
Good. So
that's what's up.
I respect them for that. But
see,
I'm not fucking with this Christmas.
My spirit
shit.
be letting me know
I'm not,
which is fucking good. Off rip.
Y'all wanted to.
I like
you and April wanted to do fucking Christmas beers.
This is a motherfucking
I would have never picked
this.
none of this shit. I would have never picked this topic, and I never would have bought.
I haven't eaten either, beers, so I plan to get a little bit tipsy right now.
Yeah,
this is fucking good.
I would have never bought none of this shit.
Do we have more
of what?
Of this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't pour it out.
We're not pouring this one out. I like this. This is good.
See, yeah, they only had this in 6-packs and 1.5 liter bottles. Since it's just the two of us, a really bottle that big was silly. So normally, if I have to get a 6-pack to get something, some of it gets poured out because April doesn't want it in her house. But
this really
one probably won't get poured out because April liked it. But I will not be drinking this.
It tastes like a very unsweetened stout. I normally like stouts. They're like, coffee, caramel, chocolate type tones. This is like a very subtle stout. It's really good.
I don't know. I don't like that. It's bitterness followed by some kind of dark fruit that just tastes gross. What is that?
I don't know the fruit you're talking about, but I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it though. I like it.
It's disgusting.
I don't want to say apricot, but like a plum.
Yeah.
Like a plum flavor.
No.
Fucking with it.
Bye.
I like it. Okay.
Bye.
What's the next one? And it smells really good.
I need me a
I'm really good. One. If I don't like how the fuck it smells, it's nasty.
Jamie says she needs to find some of the Anchor Christmas now.
It's really good.
Zach says drain more for Toni. Well, April ain't gonna let me drink for it. You just heard her say I gotta keep the other 5 of these.
That's a really good stout. And because some people I talk to don't like stouts because they don't like sweet tasting beers, and a lot of stouts have like all kind of extra shit. You would really like this one because it's very subtle, no sweet undertones or anything. It's good.
Oh, Grandpa, you should have told us. I could have easily hooked you up. I can get this anywhere. We in Cali. Y'all want shit that we can get in Cali. We can.
We'll send Jamie downtown.
Make that happen.
Congratulations. Maybe it'll be part of our housewarming gift to you.
Yeah. So congratulations to Jamie.
They got a whole fucking mansion somewhere in New York. I'm going to pick a room.
I think they're in Rochester. They're
close enough.
So congratulations to them. Also, congratulations to our other 2 friends, Andres and Emily. Recently engaged.
And also Arch and Emily are engaged too.
Arch and other Emily are also engaged.
Yeah, they don't share a girl. 2 different Emilys, but wow.
But yeah, Virginia says open up Beer Miscuous so we can buy singles. Dan says he doesn't know the last time he had Anchor Christmas. Been vanishing, frightening amounts of celebration. Jeb says he's fucking with the celebration.
I've heard great things about that. Let's do another one.
Individual cans and bottles are the only way I buy beer. Yeah, I'm with that.
Toni will go to Bevmo and be gone for 10 hours, y'all.
I was trying to see one, if the beer was already cold. It's good if the beer is stored cold. It doesn't oxidize as quickly. And secondly, I'm always looking for the smallest portion I can get for these things.
And then you'll get that text after the 10 hours. Can you open the door? Which means she's coming in here with a whole fucking box full of fucking beers.
April, why are you telling all my business to these people?
Never fails.
Unsolicited attacks like this will not be tolerated.
Whatever. I be speaking my truth so y'all can know what the hell I be going through here in this house.
All right. So this is another Cali West Coast beer, Sierra Nevada Celebration.
I know I've heard that beer. I don't know if it's for good or bad shit, but I've heard a lot about that.
A lot of people love this beer. When we went to my holiday Christmas party, I had it. This is the only one I've ever had out of these, and they're on the table. Drink the damn beer.
Hey, the head looks great. And it looks like fucking cream soda. But it smells.
What does it smell like?
Not pleasant shit.
I get some.
That's nasty.
What's wrong with it?
It tastes like fucking licorice or something.
It does not taste like licorice.
Pass.
You pass.
Hard pass.
Why hard pass?
It don't taste like nothing but nasty. Ain't no undertones or nothing. It's just loud and nasty. You like that? What do you buy? What do you like about it?
Do I like this?
Yeah.
It's okay. I told you at the beginning of this, I wouldn't have bought none of this shit. When do I drink IPAs?
Is that an IPA?
Yes.
That's fucking
I told you that at the beginning.
I don't remember which one it was. I don't like IPAs. I don't like that bitter shit. I don't want to.
But you just said you like that was bitter.
Like IPAs, for the most part, I feel like I'm just digging the shit out the plant, wherever it grows on, and eating that shit like a fucking fruit or something. It's too fucking strong. Relax. Relax.
April hates hops, so I figured she'd hate a fresh hop beer. I mean, I'm not surprised by this reaction, but she said she wanted a wide range of holiday beers, and we tried to do that.
IPAs for the most part fucking nasty.
I'm about to say, I must be already drunk. I'm about to stick my hand up.
I didn't eat anything this morning, so I already know. I'm gonna drink the rest of this, but yeah, I don't fuck with IPAs. I'm too fucking loud. And I know I'm loud. I'm gonna
start a Twitter war. Tweet it. Yeah, we can tweet about it. I mean, like y'all were here last month when we had the Ralph beer.
Ham ass beer.
You heard those comments.
I'll fucking refer to it.
I feel like we had more people tune into that because we had a polarizing.
Because y'all set me the fuck up, and y'all know I would like that nasty ass beer. Fucking drink liquid fucking meat.
See, Jamie's laughing. Said does not taste like licorice.
It's ham, Jamie, and it's
not
the
bad.
Ham.
This.
Oh,
I don't think this tastes like licorice.
It's too fucking loud.
It's too loud.
Before I swallowed it, I tasted it like relax.
It's very hop forward. A lot of nice.
I need hop backwards. Aroma. I don't want to taste.
You need hop backwards. April, you heard it here, folks.
Fucking much.
April does not want a hop forward beer. She wants a hop backwards beer.
Back the fuck up all the way.
Anybody want to explain back hop to April? What that means?
It's too damn much going on.
I can't remember what the hell kind of beer Mad Elf is.
I hope this is good because I really like the label and I like the little mask that Rudy sent us. Like, it's so cute. They're like, I don't know if that came with the beer, mask. Or if that was extra. The whole little, I like how they're committing to their little theme. I appreciate that.
But yeah, I think this one's warmed up a little bit. These were sitting out a bit before we started. So, Brittany Davis says she misses Mad Elf. Zach says the mask is awesome. There are some things about this beer that gives me one.
I want to like it.
One thing.
I think I'm not going to smell it.
You have to smell it. That's what most of it is.
I don't want to smell it because if it's nasty, then I already like.
But there's something about this beer that has me thinking it's going to go in a particular way. You got to drink it.
It's a pretty color. That's a pretty ass color. It's like a
so this is Mad Elf for those.
What
just
is it
joining
called? Smells good. Can't help but smell. It smells really good. An amber color. An auburny amber color. Looks like whiskey.
That's what we would say.
Really good color. And it smells good. Let me just.
So
Go ahead.
no,
I just need to sip a little bit more because I'm conflicted.
April's conflicted. I know where I'm at with this.
She don't like it.
Jamie says it's a super cool brewery to experience as a visitor. Dan has his fingers crossed. Zach says, uh-oh. Brittany says she's worried. Rudy says Trogs is gorgeous brewery. Ma'am, would you tell
I wanted you to tell yours.
No.
What
You
the
the
hell
one talking about
There
you.
is no rule that I have
Yes,
to always
you do.
fucking go first.
You
I
think
would
people
not have
get on
done
here
that.
to hear what I have
Yep.
to say? They do not.
Now, let me tell you what I don't like about it first. I like it more than I dislike it, but it's not 100% for me. What I don't like about it is when you first taste it, I feel like it's acid or something. Like, it's like if I had a fucking cold, I would drink this shit because my nostrils are open. Because when I take that first, it's I like the taste. It's like a weird sweet taste, almost like salted caramel or something like that.
It has one of your favorite things in it.
Ginger?
No, not a spice.
What do you mean favorite thing?
It's a fruit.
Apricots?
No.
Cherries?
There are
Yeah.
cherries.
I like the flavor. I don't like that first hit of like, I don't know. I feel like I've been punched in the fucking nose or something when I first put it in my mouth. Other than that, I like it.
This tastes like cherry cough syrup.
I like it.
Yeah. It's a no for me.
I like Maddo. I like the packaging and all of the shit that comes along with it. I don't know, what is it like? What is the first? Like, y'all know what I'm talking about when you first put it in your mouth and it's like, boom. Like, I feel like Pop Rocks or something. Y'all know what Pop Rocks are? I feel like this is a fucking Pop Rock ass beer. Like, as soon as you put it in your mouth.
Carbonated?
Maybe.
Because this to me, it seems
shit.
Carbonation reminds me of a Belgian beer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I like the taste though. I just don't like that first initial. It's kind of shocking. But the taste is good.
So would you, if we went to Pennsylvania, would you?
This is still number one for me. This is number two though. That's disgusting.
I'm not drinking none of this shit.
It's good.
How
and I love the
warm is
color.
it?
I should have noticed because it's like a very reddish amber color. I wish well, y'all had it before. It's a pretty color.
Dan says, "How warm is it?" I hate when y'all ask me that because I'm not. I don't know what the temperature of the beer is.
I am very happy that I would out of
guess,
the three I like.
I would guess that it would be maybe
We need more pretzels.
50-ish degrees. But yeah, I'm gonna get some water. April, talk to people while I do this.
I'm excited, y'all, because there's only one that's just fucking gross. Did something bad happen in what is this? I want to say Sierra Mist. What the fuck is this?
Sierra Nevada.
Did something happen?
No, Sierra Nevada put together that beer from last year for the people who got devastated by the fire.
Drama. I knew I fucking remembered the name, but I didn't know if it was for good or bad things. But okay.
People fuck with the brewery. I think it's owned by a billionaire, but it's independently owned. It's worth the brewery's worth $1 billion.
I know there was some kind of bullshit, but I didn't know if it was.
It was people fucking over that.
Well, we all know how we feel about people. You know, here's the recipe, and you do. It's always a stupid idea. But let's get to the big boy.
Excuse you.
The devil beer. Did you burp?
Yeah.
Damn.
Mind your business. Can I?
Sorry. You got a whole fucking attitude.
You get on my
today.
nerves.
A whole, and I'm the one that didn't eat.
You get on my nerves.
Whole attitude. She mad because I don't think none of these are disgusting. Or
You already said one was disgusting.
She's mad that I am enjoying myself.
Why would I be mad?
And 2 out of the 3 beers are good that I would.
Why would I be mad about that?
Because you be trying to set me up. And
how am I trying to set you up when you pick these
Why are you
beers?
so loud? I'm just saying.
I don't want to hear about loud. Your ass can't tell nobody that's loud. So no. So shut up. Lane. So you shut up now.
She's upset because I'm enjoying myself and I don't think everything is trash. That's what it is. That's what it is. I get set up every other month. But I'm in a good spot. I'm in a good place. I feel good.
Shut it. All right. I forgot how Rudy said to pronounce this, but this is the Stone beer.
That's a lot. Okay. This looks like Coke. This is dark as fuck. It's even darker than this one.
Is it?
Yeah, this is dark as fuck.
Here, you want to switch with
yes,
me?
because you
I don't know.
pouring on.
Probably don't want this.
This smells like pure chocolate. Does it smell like chocolate? It smells like chocolate coffee. Really, babe? I can't even take a full.
That's the.
Oh shit.
Chocovesa?
Mm-mm. What is that?
What is what?
Like that bitter.
A bunch of shit in there. A bunch of different spices.
Okay. Is this cinnamon?
Mm-hmm. There's cinnamon.
Don't put cinnamon in your beer. That's nasty.
Think straight on that.
It tastes like cinnamon, burnt coffee, chocolate, and
that's what it is.
Don't put cinnamon in beer.
That's what it is.
Tastes like scorched burnt coffee. And someone tried to cover it up with a bunch of fucking cinnamon. And I love cinnamon.
That's what it is. Cinnamon, coffee, beer. I wonder what else is on here.
Straight.
Let's see.
It has
Imperial Stout, inspired by
Imperial
Mexican hot chocolate.
It's an Imperial.
Chocolate, coffee, pasilla peppers. I don't know what those are, what they taste like. Vanilla, cinnamon,
it does taste a little
nutmeg might be something to get into.
Nutmeg.
Usually, I mean, when I bake, I use those two.
Here's the thing. Together. If this shit was a cake, it'd probably be fucking fire from all the shit they put in it. Drinking this shit is gross.
What is the peppers?
Yeah, I've never heard of pasilla peppers before. But the whole cinnamon aspect of it is nasty. And that's the first thing I fucking taste is the damn cinnamon.
Kenny says that beer is a lot.
And I don't think I like Imperials. Because the times that I've tasted them, I've never liked.
The thing about Imperial just means it's a higher ABV, sometimes more attenuated. Yes, more alcohol, definitely more alcohol, sometimes more attenuated.
And it's like chalky. Have y'all ever had like cough syrup or some kind of medication that just leaves your mouth feeling like chalky as fuck? Like
I think that's the coffee that's doing that.
It's very chalky.
I think that's from the coffee, that acrid burnt bitterness. I think that's.
And when people want to do like, I feel like when breweries want to do coffee-based beers, they don't drink coffee. Who the fuck drinks scorched or burnt coffee? Why the fuck would you want it to taste like this? Like people that drink coffee, the shit ain't burnt. Like
Jeb says, Toni, it's a different name of that pepper. It's a
poblano.
So the poblano is the same as the shit that they said?
Okay.
What does that pepper taste like?
It's a milder. It's not super spicy. Like it's not like a jalapeno or ghost pepper.
Are you experiencing that in there? I don't know what it is.
Not really. I don't taste it, but it's a very in my opinion, a very mild pepper.
Well, we know what you do in the kitchen, Cajun shit.
But yeah, this is a no. Now, if this shit was a cake recipe, I feel like it would fucking work. But
it's supposed to be inspired by, I think, Mexican hot chocolate.
I never had Mexican hot chocolate does have cinnamon in it. I still feel like it tastes good.
I wouldn't mind a cinnamon.
It's nasty.
Cinnamon hot drink.
You know what it kind of tastes like, y'all? Have y'all had mole? Anybody in the chat had mole? You've never had mole before, but it's like a bunch of spices and it combines chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it on chicken and stuff like that. This kind of reminds you of like someone's first attempt, meaning they don't know what the fuck they're doing, at making mole. It tastes like mole, like a fucked up mole. I'm not fucking with it. It's still better than this shit. I will take this whole bottle to the fucking head before I taste any more of this Sierra Mist, Sierra Nevada bullshit.
You said Sierra Mist.
But
so disrespectful.
Yeah, I feel like if they play around with the measurements, it might work. But it's way too much fucking cinnamon.
So April says Stone, she's not fucking with your recipe.
Somebody tweet them and let them know I can be a consultant. I can help them with this fucking formula. I feel like it has potential, but this ain't it. It ain't it. I feel like if they play around with the measurements.
We need April's reviews written down to share. So I don't know what. Y'all say you want April's reviews written down. What publication will commission April to review their review beers at it?
Yeah.
People be wanting shit for free. April should be commissioned to do
them.
Wow.
I really feel like this would work if they bring down the cinnamon and the vanilla and make a real coffee flavor, not some burnt shit. I feel like it could work. Because I sometimes, like Thanksgiving time, like all November, I was putting cinnamon in my coffee. It didn't taste shit like this. You have to be subtle with cinnamon. Cinnamon is one of those spices where you can overdo it real fucking quick. And y'all know how I'm like, I'm heavy-handed with seasoning. When it comes to that shit, it's like cayenne pepper. It can go overboard real quick. So
cinnamon needs to... I'm not a huge fan of cinnamon when it comes to savory things. I like cinnamon as more, like you said, as a dessert. Jay wrote in the comments that he's had this recipe as a dessert cake and it was bomb.
It works, right? I think their measurements is fucked up. Because they overdid it too much. The first thing, as soon as it touched my tongue, I'm like, cinnamon. And cinnamon is a spice that can go wrong real fucking quick.
I think there's too much is nutmeg. I think that because cinnamon and nutmeg, and when I bake, I use those together. Yeah. And when I match them evenly, whatever it is disgusting. But when you go half or a quarter nutmeg to cinnamon ratio, it's not as bad. Nutmeg gives you almost a cooling sensation, and it.
To me, the nutmeg in here works.
It's not for me. It's too much of it. I shouldn't.
It's too much cinnamon.
You don't just taste nutmeg and
too much vanilla for me. I feel like it really does have potential because the combination, when she read everything that's in it, even with the poblano peppers, I think it could work.
But Jay said he'll send the recipe for the cake. Jay, don't be tasking me with shit.
That's going to her because I don't follow directions.
No, sir. I'm too through with you.
A cake for Christmas.
Jason's Shacklin's Jason says he wants you to be a guest at bartender at random breweries.
I would so do that. I swear to God, I would.
Go to the brewery and tell people how bad their beer is. You get to talk shit about beer.
No, I get to meet people. I guess when we's free, I'ma come. Like I'm gonna hit you up on that. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. She can stay at home. But
so rude, just rude.
I would come. I would be a crowd favorite. I like people. I like to talk to people. And I can double as like a fucking bouncer if somebody get crazy. So.
Brittany says she wants to go brewer hopping. April refuses to even go with me. I feel kind of sad.
That's not necessarily true.
It hurts my feelings.
The thing is, when you drink a lot of beer, that means you have to use the bathroom. I don't use public bathrooms. I don't do that. So we can hit up 2 to 3 breweries and I'm like, I need to tap in at home. So that's what it really is.
They'd come for April's hot takes. Plus you get tips. It would be a good fundraiser.
Maybe I can bring food.
Yeah.
And we can pair it with some of the beers. We need to talk after this.
Beer and food. I think that's a piece.
That would be dope.
We could be commissioned to co-author, or you can write it if you want to. Food and beer, Cajun food and
that would be dope.
Pairings. You could.
I feel like tipsy.
You want to keep that?
So yeah.
Oh, April about to get loose. She says she's feeling
all this shit. can get poured. This has so much potential. I'm really upset that it's not good.
You're upset that it's not good.
I'm really about to tweak these motherfuckers. Like, I can help you.
Well, people don't fuck with Stone because they...
Is that the Stony?
The one that's arguing with some brewery about a sauce.
Are you serious?
Shit.
That's
Yeah.
them?
Mm-hmm.
There's some jackasses. I'm still gonna tweet him because I feel like he's petty enough to like fucking respond to it.
Somebody on here said that he's probably tight with Bobby because he's a shit. I
Probably
think Jim wrote that.
Probably is. I can't wait to fucking February. I can just cuss him out again. I might reactivate my burner account because he's been asking for it. And I feel like giving it to him.
Tasting and pairing with Toni and April would be a hit. I mean, like I'm gonna have to.
I would do that. Like when we're free, we need to go to his brewery. Who taste? Who invited us?
No one invited us to their brewery.
Somebody invited us to a brewery.
No, but they just said it would be a good idea.
brewery, and we should go there and taste a couple of things they have on tap. And then I will cook some dishes, and we can have like a whole fucking fundraiser at a brewery, a tasting.
It would have to be a brewery with a kitchen.
That's true. I'm down for that. I should hit up.
Brittany said I'd travel and pay to attend this event. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be any.
Maybe Brett. I'm gonna fucking talk to Brett.
I don't know. You only like
because there's
one of the sour beers.
Theirs was a church, so I know a church got a fucking kitchen.
That looked like a
Baptist church.
That did not look like a Baptist church.
Do what is it, Catholic? Do Catholic y'all don't have like the cake lady and stuff and shit after church?
I think that's more a cultural thing.
Maybe.
I don't know if it's necessarily
we eat after church. And there's a bunch of old black ladies that bake their asses off.
I mean, at the church, you get in a catfish and spaghetti plates. There's a fundraiser. I mean, no, that's what you get at the church for the youth fundraiser. So California Extra over here.
There's always, old black ladies that will bake, and then mother so-and-so made chicken. The other mother so-and-so made some dirty rice. Like, it's a whole affair after church. And then we go home and eat some more. So, yeah, maybe I should hit up Bread. I bet you they have a damn kitchen.
I doubt that place has a kitchen in it.
I'm going to hit them up, y'all.
A lot of breweries do have kitchens, though, because they serve food. They're brew pubs.
Or I can hit up Libby.
Libby
lives above.
You're gonna cook in her personal kitchen over her house.
First off, y'all, I'm making moves when we get free. I'm serious. This is a really good beer.
Isaac says, I think you could just invite yourselves to places and people would say, okay, Isaac, we're coming to Night Shift. We're inviting ourselves there to
Night Shift has really good. Isaac's Saison that you sent me was so fucking bomb. Was it apricot? No, it wasn't apricot.
His was pomegranate.
The pomegranate one was on fucking point. And then I also tried a Mexican.
I need an actual beer. I will be right back.
Isaac sent was it the Mexican lager?
Yeah, they had a Mexican dark lager. And
that shit was good. Also. And she wasn't trying to give me none because it was a lager. But the lager fanatic. But it was really fucking good, Isaac. So I think I had that with beer. I mean, drunk. What did I have with pizza, right? I think we had it with pizza. But it was fucking good. I like Night Shift. What are you doing?
I'm getting a beer that I want to drink.
Tearing up my picture. But yeah, Night Shift has bomb ass beer. I would love to go Night Shift. Can you bring your pretzels?
I don't think it's that many more. You left. Talk to people.
I don't know what to talk about. You left me over here tipsy as hell.
Read the comments.
I can't see.
I guarantee you they're talking to you.
The comments aren't moving, so I don't think they are. Oh, Zach said yes, please. I think that's Isaac. I can't see y'all, so I'm sorry. My eyes, not bad. If I turn sideways, you see how thick these damn glasses are. Thank y'all.
All right.
And what are you drinking, Toni?
I haven't had this beer yet, but Highland Park has Refresh Pilsner. It says American Light Pilsner, but we will see. It's sessionable, so I don't get drunk.
I
like
great.
April.
I don't eat this morning.
Isaac says we have a group hub if you need a kitchen.
Hey.
Zach says he'd love to hang with us at night shift.
You know what would go really good, Isaac, with the apricot saison that you gave me? Pomegranate, sorry. I don't know why I keep saying apricot.
New Belgium had an apricot.
That's true. Isaac. I was thinking like dessert, and I really feel like a nice cheesecake would pair really good with that. And if we're going savory, I have a cast iron sticky chicken recipe that would go so bomb with that. I got ideas. That's a weird color.
Weird. What's a weird color?
That.
Why is it weird?
I have no idea.
It's really cold. That's one thing. So the glass is clouding up, but
smells good. In their can. I like their cans.
Yeah, this is very light.
It's a really pretty can. How is it?
I don't have a lot. It has a bit of bitterness. To me, it's a cross between a German Pils, but with less hop flavor. It's like an American light lager with a bit more bitterness, in my opinion.
I really like their brewery. This is the one that got her name.
Josie
works there, right?
Josie works at Common Space.
What is this one?
That's Highland Park.
Oh, I don't know them folks. Can't talk shit, but I don't know. So just to recap,
both sound good to me. April.
The Sierra Mist was trash.
Sierra Nevada.
Sierra Mist.
Fucking rude.
I like the Mad Elf for more than one reason. So I guess a thumb up. It's not my favorite, but thumbs up. This shit is bomb. Plus the presentation is bomb. This one needs help. I can't say I don't like it. It wasn't good, but I don't not like it. I feel like they just need to fuck with the formula as far as the measurements of what they're putting into the actual beer, and this will be really good. So I'm gonna try to help them. I'm gonna contact them. I really am. Cause I feel like that has a lot of potential. Toni you didn't like any of them, did you?
No. Why do you think I poured another beer?
Nothing. You didn't even like this one? It's really good.
No.
Wow. That never
No,
happened.
Zach is a 0 for 4 for me. I'm not fucking with this. I would have never bought none of these. She said holiday beers, so that's what we did. She said wide range. We also accommodated that. So I don't want to hear any setup comments. But
so basically what you're saying is the next month I can't pick the beer category.
No, you won't be picking the beer category next month.
I am the Berry Gordy of this fucking...
How do we remove people from here? Because Andres just signed in and it's time for him to go.
Why can't I? What are we doing next month? Why can't I pick?
You just picked.
You picked a bunch of times before this.
Yeah.
I feel like we should do saisons.
What? Just all saisons?
All
no.
motherfucking saisons.
I'm not doing that.
We should do fruited. We should do... Why?
Because you already had a saison in the Belgian one.
So? How are you vetoing me and my thoughts?
How am I vetoing you?
Yeah. Ain't that some shit?
You be vetoing me.
She's like, no, we're not doing that.
No, we already did that.
Why? What are we doing next month?
I don't know. What should we do next month besides?
She don't know, but she just know we're not doing my fucking saison idea.
You talking about all saisons
from different breweries? Yes.
April complains that I spend a long time shopping for beer, and then she wants me to go find 17 of the same thing.
I think that would be very beneficial. Or maybe we can do sours.
Ooh.
That's like a what is it, genre? I don't even know if I'm saying it correctly. That's the group of beers that I'm so style. That's the group of a style that I'm just so not. If it's not Brett's, because that's probably the only one I've been exposed to. Well, no, I've had some really horrible sours. Brett's are actually really good, especially that lemon lime one.
That's a tart sound.
That shit is good. Like
that's more lactobacillus.
That shit was good.
but sour and not acetobacter.
I've never had sour that bread didn't make that I liked. So I think sours would be good. I'm not. If you can find a good one that's not Brett's. Or maybe you can throw one of Brett's in there and not tell me it's Brett's. So I can have something I know I would like. She does this a lot when we argue. Like when she doesn't want to do something or agree with me, she'll just sit there and smile.
Well, when I disagreed the last time, she said I was vetoing her. So
she does that to me all the time when we argue. When she doesn't want to agree with what I'm saying.
I don't have to agree with what you're saying, but when I disagreed the last time, you tried to act like I was just being.
I don't know what that was going to accomplish. Her sitting there blinking, but
Livy's second shift crew makes some fire ones.
Livy makes a sour.
Brett. When she's saying Brett, y'all, she's talking about Urban Artifact.
Mm-hmm.
Brett from Urban Artifact. Brett Coleman Baker. When she says Brett's beer. That's what she means.
Those sours and tarts are really fucking good, y'all. I would tell you if they were shit. And I would tell him if I consider him my friend.
All hyperbolical beers, exactly. Well, April be liking bullshit. All type of.
You see the fucking disrespect?
You calling somebody disrespectful, girl? Stop.
I think sours would be a good category.
You have expressed that, ma'am.
I'm gonna make a PowerPoint presentation after this as far as why we should do that.
Okay. Zach says all hyperbolical beers. Isaac said don't get exploding cans.
For real.
Second shift seasons are amazing.
They make a do Libby make a sour, y'all?
You had one of the ones that
I didn't taste it. You did.
No, the guava. Guava.
The
guava. That was pretty sour.
That was good, but I like the original. Bridget. Sorry, I'm drunk.
Jay, you gonna stop trying to venture this barley wine? April already on here drunk with an 8% stout.
What was the strawberry wine that we had at that?
That Fruly?
Yeah. Oh my God, y'all. What's it called again? Fruly? If y'all haven't had Fruly, it's strawberry, right? Or it's a cherry. I think it was strawberry. It's like a strawberry beer. That shit tastes like a fruit fucking roll up. It's so delicious. It's so good. That's it. Fucking name it fruit roll up. I feel like I'm making chicken after this. I'm hungry as fuck. You want some fried chicken?
Make it a pay-per-view. Pay-per-view barley wine tasting. Dan's like he even get 4 barley wines.
Is that the ham beer?
If y'all want to knock down, drag out, live stream divorce proceedings, we will drink barley wine on here.
And you know we got married in California, so y'all really setting Toni up. I'm gonna take everything. So see how they really setting you up. We in California. That's where the marriage license is. I get half of everything, so
we ain't got shit. Half of a used car and the books on the bookshelf. This is an apartment,
and I'm taking half of it.
This is an apartment.
Toni can say I have $10. 5 is mine. 5 is fucking mine.
And Brittany says she has more than 4 in her beer fridge.
What is barley wine?
Some shit that will have you drunk.
I'm for it. I'm for it.
And porters. Well, the first thing, so I'll give a bit of history of this segment. Hopefully I can speak uninterrupted. But
the shade.
When
she provokes me.
No.
Y'all saw that? I wasn't even doing shit.
So obviously I cannot.
Provokes the fuck out of me. Go ahead. Minding my business. Minding my black business.
Mind it. We started this. I had a stout and a porter from Bell's Brewery, and we were I had my notebook. We were gonna be descriptive. I know April is a much better taster than I am, so she's gonna be able to describe things in a way that I'm not able to do that. We taste these 2 beers, and I'm trying to ask April what she tastes, what she smells, and she just goes left on the stout
nasty.
From Bell's and dunks all the fuck over them.
And then
who did this? I don't want it in my house.
She tried to give me some beer, some fucking Monk's Made.
Didn't I say I hoped I could speak uninterrupted?
You know who you married to. Some fucking beer that some monks made. And I just simply said that wasn't their fucking calling. They need to pray on it because beer was not their fucking calling. That shit was horrible. That was the one with the stout and porter, correct?
No, you're talking about monks. See, that's why I want to talk.
She sets me up. Who asked that? Brittany? Girl, she be setting me up.
Nobody asked that.
Oh, well, you just wanted to sell it?
Yeah, this evolved from me wanting to do descriptive.
Go ahead.
I'm done. Okay.
She sets me up. She knows I don't like certain food. She puts it up there.
Talk to people. You want to do talk.
Now she has an attitude. But anyway, I've been married to this woman, my spouse. I've been married to my spouse for a minute. We dated for a minute. She knows what I like and what I don't like. So why I say she sets me up is because she clearly knows some beers I'm going to fucking vomit. I'm going to throw up and I'm going to get agitated. She sets me up. I'm done.
Make your announcement because I'm...
Okay, so
I can't talk.
The big announcement that I wanted to make, or we wanted to make, is that we're going to be giving away, we said 3, right?
It's your announcement.
We have 3 people that we're going to be giving shirts away to. The criteria is you have to be a Patreon member and following us on Twitter and Instagram. And we're not talking about our personal accounts. We're talking about the Black and Soul accounts. So we're going to randomly pick 3 people. We'll make the announcement when. We didn't decide that.
You decide.
Can you stop?
Stop what?
Do you want to make the announcement? Do you don't have any?
I haven't thought about this at all.
I think we'll make the announcement probably Sunday or Monday. I don't know because we have to talk about it. But we'll make the announcement and then we'll contact the people to get your mailing address or where you want us to ship it. But we'll be giving away shirts to Black and Soul. That was my big announcement.
Oh, and do they have to subscribe to this?
Yes, I'm sorry. So Patreon members, our YouTube channel, and you have to follow us on our Twitter and Instagram account. So basically, we're still giving you time because obviously, we can't do it right. We don't have the names right now. What we're going to do is by the end of the day, we'll randomly make a list of who those people are and we'll draw names for 3 people and then we'll contact you.
Yeah, so you definitely do that, and you're already on here. So if you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, go ahead and do that.
Button.
Hit subscribe. We do also cook along with April on here, which will be next week from today. And this coming Friday, we have the Zoom call for all of our
happy hour
Patreon subscribers. So we have a Zoom happy hour on Friday for all of our subscribers on Patreon. Usually it's only for people who subscribe at the VIP level. Rudy joins us. He's a regular at that. But for the holidays, we are opening that up to all levels of the Patreons. Everybody can come online, have a beer together, and hopefully we have a good time.
And it's right before New Year's, isn't it?
No, it is not. It is Friday.
It's this Friday. Oh, shit.
I mean, we learned a lesson, and this is still a fairly new endeavor for us. We learned a lesson last month having a bunch of shit during the middle of like a holiday week, and we didn't want to do that this month. One, people are busy. People have things to do at home with their families, and we also want some time off for the holiday as well. I'm pretty sure I've worked every single day in the past maybe 75 days. I haven't taken a day off between my full-time day job, this Black and Soul brand, and my freelance work. So a lot been going on with me. Rudy says Patreon party.
Yeah, hopefully hopefully
people come. Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Toni because Toni does work extremely hard. When she normally tells me she's off from her 9 to 5, that just means to me she's going to be writing and leave her the fuck alone. I don't have the time, but that's what it means. So she works like she's a hustler. She works all the fucking time. So shout out to you, babe, and your work ethic.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that, but what we don't want to do is normalize overproductivity. If you have time to rest, do
Need
that.
to chill.
Do that. I'm not suggesting anyone should do this, but we had a lot of unfortunate turns of events this year when it came to things that we were involved in and folks we were aligned with. So to do the work we want to do as far as bringing inclusivity to the industry and uplifting our Black LGBTQ plus community and being here for our community, we pretty much have to stand this up on our own. We don't have really a lot of
we're trying to establish ourselves, basically,
infrastructure beyond the Patreon to help us do that. So putting a lot of work in on
a lot
on that is going to be necessary if that's something that we want to do.
Yeah, and it's I cannot wait till the first of the year so we can like do our little grand reveal. But a lot of, hopefully when we are free, like I'm waiting for Corona to leave so I can really be out there in the trenches. But a lot of charity work. We're trying to partner with a lot of people that are activists that are out there in the field that are doing, not just saying and just writing checks, but actually doing stuff. So hopefully that'll be an aspect that we can touch base on and show y'all and shed light on. But a lot of stuff coming that I'm excited for. This is why I can't get banned off Twitter, not just yet. It's gonna happen because it always happens. Like I average every 2 to 3 months, I have to make another account. But this is why I've been fucking good and I haven't been cussing people out that deserve to be cussed out, because I just have to be good to the first of the year.
Deserve to be cussed
People been asking to get cussed the fuck out, and that's why I be logging off, because if I see it too long, I might just cuss them out, and I can't get banned just yet.
I mean, but people are ridiculous on there though. Like people expect us to be, I don't know, people I feel like have this idea that I am some kind of internet assassin for hire, and I'm not here to fight your personal vendetta for you because you got something going on or beef with somebody. That's not what I'm about. So I've been approached several times with people like, what about this? And what are you? I'm not a Twitter hit person.
And also, we're gonna let y'all go in a minute, but before we go, like, I don't know how to say this without being messy.
Say what you're already drunk. Say what you're gonna say. And these people seem
I get engaged. A lot of inbox stuff about other what is it? I don't want to say Black influence, Black people in craft beer and personalities in craft beer. So I just said that I've been good and I haven't cussed nobody out, but I am not shy. And if I'm talking directly to somebody and I'm telling somebody about themselves, like when I post shit, if I'm talking about someone, I will at them. I know how to at people, or I'll retweet them to the fuck stupid shit that they said to be like, motherfucker, I'm talking about you. If I don't do that, I'm talking in general to let everybody know what the fuck it is. So there are certain people that will hop in my DM and hop in the other Black lady's DM or hop in the other Black dude's DM to be like, she's throwing shade or she's talking shit. I ain't never fucking scared. I'm not shy at all. I don't give a fuck what kind of following you have. I don't care. If I don't fucking like you, I don't like what you did, I'm going to tell you. Now, if it's a Black person, the black people in beer, it's not a lot of us. So I move different. If I have a problem with them, I will directly address it with them in private, because a lot of us talk outside of Twitter. I can address it with them. So please do not be one of these people that just hops in other people's DM, because we tell each other that. I don't know if you guys know that, but we laugh at people that do that and we tell each other like so-and-so just, and we screenshot. So don't do that. Don't be that person. Please. Because there are a lot of people that do that and they try to make us fight or pin against each other. If I don't like someone, they know I don't like them. I know they don't like them. I don't put on a show with Black people. I don't do that. So please don't hop in DMs and make us fight. Sorry. Don't do that. That's been happening a lot recently, so stop. None of you in the comments have done that.
So who are you talking to?
Because a lot of people don't come on our lives, but we get a lot of views after the fucking fact. So if that person is watching, because that person has done it, stop fucking doing it, because I know, because she told me, because we talk outside of Twitter. Don't do it no more.
Yeah, I have no idea who this person is. But yeah, I'm not into a lot of what's going on. I feel like this year
It's been shit.
A lot of eyes got turned to the Black community with the social unrest and the racial reckoning that the country is having. A lot of eyes in the industry turned to Black people, and I felt like a lot of things were performative. I feel like a lot of people did things because they felt guilty. And I feel like some people used that guilt for their own personal gain, not for the betterment of
Black
our
people.
community, their community that needs them to do that. And I am extremely disgusted at a lot of it. I've been commissioned by a publication to write something to that effect, but a lot of things are performative. A lot of people want to throw money at things, but there's more to it than that.
Actual fucking work.
Yeah, so
money doesn't fix everything.
No, it does not. And I'll tell you that like Black people who are pregnant and stuff and are more likely to die in childbirth, no matter what their income level. Money's not gonna obviously fix that.
Yeah.
But I get really frustrated. Some people go out of their way to ask me what I think about this Black person or that Black person. I mean, and if you don't want a real answer to that, don't.
And also, it's really easy to tell who fucks with who because we don't follow the people we obviously don't fuck with. So if I don't follow homegirl or homeboy, obviously I don't really fuck with them. Like I said, there's like this much Black people in craft beer. Like if we don't follow each other or you don't see us pictures or in each other's comments, we don't really fuck with each other. Not to say that we hate anyone or throwing shade. We just don't fuck with them. So
yeah, I mean, and
it's real easy to figure out.
And intersectionality is a really huge thing for me. Like you get to pick whether or not you're Black or whether you want to be Black today or whether you want to be a member of the LGBTQ plus community.
Oh. And I wrote about that.
Yeah, you did. You wrote a beautiful piece about that. And you can find that on Broom Collaborative's website. That's April's first piece she was commissioned for. I'm proud of her for that. But I don't want to be excluded. I don't want to check any part of myself when I enter a space. So that is the space that April and I are trying to create. When we go in the kitchen and April cooks and I'm pairing beers and we talk it up or chop it up with y'all, we are trying to share our culture with you. Food is a backdrop. It's a very deeply cultural thing for everybody. Mm-hmm. What people eat is very much rooted in their culture, but we are trying to share our culture with you when we do that. It's not just, what is the recipe? How much of this are you putting in there? We're talking to you. We're doing this live. We're showing you dishes that are near and dear to us, our comfort foods from our ancestors that have been passed down for several generations because we want to share our culture with you. And so that is it's more than what a lot of people think it is as at face value, but showing our culture, showing a family that might look like somebody else's family with
that's why I want to do it.
A non-binary person and a woman, a Black LGBTQ plus couple doing this live. And just the more people are represented, the better off they are being themselves. Because I know I was unable to come out as non-binary because I didn't have words for it. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know why I was so frustrated with the options of what gender I could be because I did not understand the gender spectrum until I met somebody who was out in non-binary, a Black person assigned female who identified as non-binary using they and them pronouns. And that person helped me and was a confidant to me and was who I really talked to and talked through that and was to get to a place where I was willing to come out. And that if that person had not been visible and upfront about that part of themselves, I wouldn't have never seen that. I would still be struggling with who I was. So very important. Representation matters. And I personally, I won't speak for April, I want to be that for somebody else because people were that for me. Then you don't have Toni the way you have me. If it weren't for other people, you can't be what you can't see. So
yeah,
being visible might help somebody else get to a place where they are more comfortable being themselves and who they are is a bit more normalized.
And we give you guys ourselves. Like, we don't put on shows or like, this is really how we are every day, all day. I hope that it resonates that I'm the same online that I am on the live, that I am if you talk to me. Hopefully in happy hour, we're the same people. We don't put on shows and we don't try to be something that we're fucking not. So
yeah, we know you're fucking rude.
I'm okay with that. I embrace that. So yeah. So this was fun. I'm still gonna try to get Toni to co-sign on the sours because I feel like that would be good.
Daniel says hype brewery beers.
What's hype brewery?
Bullshit. Dumb. You know how when you go on Instagram and all the black people be having slush, this coconut cream, vanilla, chocolate, milkshake stout, and it's all fucking thick. That's the shit that he's.
We went to what was it? The Great American Beer Fest. What was that shit?
Great American Beer Fest.
That was the first time, that I was really dipping and dabbing in beer, and I went to. I think it was a porter. It was a vanilla cream porter, and I was like, Toni, this is so good. And I love it. And then she was like, oh, look at you liking bullshit. Like, see, she just knocks my shine. I would try that coconut shit you talk about, but I don't like that slushy looking shit. It look nasty.
It's plenty of that.
And there was like the mustard beer. Everybody looking so good. I'm not fucking with no goddamn mustard beer. Like, some shit is just, it's unnecessary.
Jeff says, Dan, no one wants those bunk ass beers.
Sometimes I don't comment on those pictures because I don't.
Samer.
Hey, Samer.
What's up, man?
I don't know a lot about beer. I don't try to act like I know a lot about beer. So sometimes I look at pictures like I don't think it should fucking look like that, but I don't say anything because I don't really fucking know. And then I bombard Toni when she comes home like, look at this, and she'll be like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, okay, so I was right. It's not supposed to look like that. But that shit don't look appealing at all.
Depends what it is, but
some of that shit just look like.
I am not interested in an alcoholic milkshake. What I am grateful for is that, that drew you more into beer, and now we can do things like this together.
I literally
had a gateway beer that was additive laden with all of the wonderful things you like outside of beer.
April, that doesn't know shit about beer, answered a question for a couple at Ralph's Grocery because they were looking at shit, and I got them to not buy Founders. I don't know if they were doing it because I told them what happened and I was black, so like maybe they doubled back around and got it when I was gone. But I got him to put back the Founders. 1, proud of myself. 2, I answered a question about Belgian beers and what to pair it with. So I was like, so yeah.
Y'all, can you help me get April to stop saying she doesn't know anything?
I don't really know technical stuff,
but she's answering questions to people and out tasting all these people.
I made them feel so fucking bad about Founders, y'all. The lady said she was gonna put it in her her newsletter. Because she has a family newsletter. I was like, yeah, they up here calling people niggers and this and that. And then they ain't said sorry, and they little. She's like, are you serious? And she said she was gonna put in a newsletter. I am spreading the good word, y'all. They put back their 24 case of fuck ass Founders.
Founders be doing the most, and they want to put jobs up on the job board. I'm like, why would anyone send a black person in a place with what they got?
How about you start at fucking saying sorry? Let's start there. That's the bare fucking minimum you can do. Everybody talking about you should forgive. When the fuck are they gonna say sorry? Don't you have to say sorry to get fucking forgiveness?
People want to skip accountability and atonement for things, and that's bullshit.
I'm about to write about this because I'm irritated. But yeah.
April's in the family newsletter.
Right. She was like, are you serious? I told her to Google Founders racism. All the shit came up, articles, but I was like, the woman they're talking, or the person they're talking about, I'm sorry, I always get that fucked up. The person that they're talking about in this article is my spouse. She wrote the article that they're talking about in their article. You got to let motherfuckers know, okay? I'm going to discourage every fucking body or guilt them into not fucking buying Founders. And she could have just felt guilty. Maybe her husband went back the next day to fucking get it. But her ass didn't get it that day. So, hey, I felt good about it.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've screamed to the top of my lungs about shit like Founders. When I wrote that, I really was trying to draw a parallel to when the issue has to do with one of race, especially it was nearly 2 years ago when I wrote this. It'll be coming up on 2 years in a couple months. When this issue came up, it's like we're willing as the beer industry to step into issues when it comes to sexism, when it comes to wage issues in places that have all white people working in them. The parallels were drawn with Trillium and their wage, the dumb shit they did with the wages there. And also that Great Lakes publication where the guy was a pretty much really creepy peepee article. White women dragged the shit out of him on
and
the internet.
They should have, but
and they wasn't saying shit about Founders.
Mm-hmm.
And this man had been called a nigger by multiple people. You know, they got black guy, white guy print. I'm like, what if you had to go to work and use a nigger printer for your...
I would burn the whole fucking place. I swear to God.
But I was like, this, y'all get on my nerves. And people still posting their Founder and drinking it and like, fuck.
Like, this shit happened.
And like, this is more that we were well beyond anything that could be considered a microaggression. It went way to nigger multiple times, multiple people. And these people, some of them probably still work.
They do
there. They did at this point last year for sure. But yeah, I was trying to draw the parallel that, you know, we don't give Black people the same credence as people are now becoming told and conditioned to believe women, and that's a slogan. But Black people deserve that same respect. If I tell you somebody's fucking being racist to me, especially like that,
and
they admitted it.
What kills me is people really have to sit and think how fucking that work environment was so fucking comfortable with someone being called that. You didn't even have to, you don't even have to be the person that actually says that to him or calls him that. But for you to be sitting there in that environment and think that this is okay, or for you not to stand up for him or to tell your boss, did you know what the fuck such and such called such and such? Just think of the environment that had to be there for a long ass time for people to fucking feel comfortable saying that shit. For you to comfortable to have a nigger printer or copy machine and a white person copy machine. Just think of the fucking environment that has to fester.
And they're trying to fucking recruit the diverse candidates. There is no way in hell I would send a Black person to work at Founders. There is no way in hell I would send a Black person and say, you should check this place out. They got a job in the brewing industry.
And the thing that pissed me off about what is that? Black is Beautiful. How there was a whole discussion. Yeah, I'm saying I don't fuck with Mike or Marcus, whatever the fuck his name is.
He's one of the people I was talking about when I say some folks used
for clout,
for personal gain. I'll cover it more, but like people don't understand the original Black is Beautiful movement, and they took that name without any reverence to its context or what is it, you know, or what it entailed when that name was and when that movement started decades and decades ago. Now you're using it for beer. You're telling fucking white people to brew it. They don't know shit about Black is Beautiful movement. Is it beautiful when I tell you're fucking being racist? Is it still beautiful then?
He sat up there and let someone use that formula, a brewery that is known for racism, admitted to racism, still hasn't apologized for fucking racism, but you want to involve them in a movement that's supposed to uplift Black people. This shit don't make no goddamn sense when you think about it. When I say that shit out loud, it don't make no motherfucking sense. None.
It's true. I mean, and there's that. They had them in there. I don't know why they would be they shouldn't be allowed to participate. And that wasn't a one thing. Yeah.
They just pandered to
They put them up on the website, like, and they presented this like, oh, look at this industry showing out for equality. What are they going to do after they throw that money to whatever organization? What are you going to do about dismantling white supremacy.
But
they also had a brewery on that website that was participating that had a fucking Blue Lives Matter flag in their brewery.
It's just,
how are they aligned with anything Black Lives Matter related or anything police violence against Black people related? How are they?
But the whole thing is like, and the reasoning that was getting is we need to fucking forgive. I'm not forgiving no one that don't say fucking sorry. That to me is the simplest thing that they could do. We apologize for the fuck shit that we did.
They shouldn't say sorry because they're not fucking sorry.
They're not sorry. And then what kills me is what really infuriated me and made me so sad is that a Black person will let a company participate in something like that just to get fucking clout. Just to say we have this major brewery doing, whatever the fuck. You let them pander to your own fucking people for their benefit.
I mean, that was about personal gain. That person is on the fucking Brewers Association board of directors now. That person is on the board now.
People tag, because I got into it when I'm on Twitter. I don't give a fuck if you tag him. I don't fuck with him. You don't think I'm gonna be scared because you tag Marcus? Fuck Marcus.
No, but I said it. And he just letting everybody. He was more concerned about getting visibility for
he wanted clout, and now he has it, and now he's on a couple boards. That was the main mission.
Yeah, that was what I was saying. People using the this momentum for personal gain rather than.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of Black people in beer. If you notice, they're not loud about anything except for stuff that they're actually taking a part of and stuff that's personal gain for them. They're not loud about shit else. When it comes to social injustice, racism, bigotry, they don't have shit to say. Tweets, pictures, lives, nothing. But when I have a beer out, loud in the motherfucker. Those are the people that you can just tell that are in it just for them in their pocket and their coins.
Silly ass Iron Springs had that fucking Blue Lives Matter flag in their window, and they're like, we support the police, and now you're participating in a thing that's about police violence against Black folks. You think they're not doing it in your neighborhood? You can't be fucking serious.
Yeah.
You can't be serious at all. I mean, and it's I know we're probably doing something to get us in trouble, but get us.
I'm always down to get in trouble. I don't give a fuck. So hopefully somebody will share this video with the people we're talking about. Like, these motherfuckers don't like you. Here's why. Play. I have a problem with it.
But I have a problem with being told to tone down to fit in any organization, to be a part of any event.
It's never gonna happen.
I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested on being on anyone's board that has to do with me becoming palatable, with me being the acceptable Negro. I'm not interested in any of that. I'm not April. I don't know if I'm that lit. I'm not there yet, but yeah, I think I'll call you out still.
Yeah, Toni is lit, and she knows how to use her words better than I do. Toni cusses people out without cussing people out, if that makes sense. I cuss you the fuck out. She cusses you out without cussing you out and just makes you feel like boom. I feel like her words cut way heavier than mine. I wish I had that capability, but I don't. But yeah.
Wow.
And it's like when people ask us certain stuff and like, oh, don't say this. Like, motherfucker, have we met? Do you follow me? To me, it's like when I vet someone, because I'm going to be doing a lot of interviews. When I vet them, I research you. Let me go on Homegirl's Twitter. Let me look at her Instagram. Does she have a website? Does she have a YouTube? I actually do my fucking job and research them because I don't want to work with anyone that doesn't believe what I believe. If we bump heads on certain shit, I don't fuck with you. So for someone to try to get Toni to do something, or me be like, can you tone this down? Can you not say, did you research it all about me? Or what I do or how I do it? Like, I don't get why you would, that's just stupid.
You got Black folks working to make folks look anti-racist while they keep doing racist
shit. And it's for coin. Just say that. Just say that.
Jeb says, name and shame. Brittany says, yeah. So founders, of course, we've named them all the time. And Iron Springs had that stupid ass
The
Blue
news
Lies.
people, 59 Brewing, 69, 59 Brewing. I think it was 69.
I can't. They're somewhere in Minnesota, but they're
Brewing.
so full of shit.
Bullshit.
Fuck them.
Bullshit.
But yeah, those are the ones, Brittany, that we were talking about specifically here. Jeff says, oh, Toni cusses you out the way my mom used to. Disappointment that cuts way deeper.
So much
than
deeper.
many words.
So much.
No one in Minnesota likes those fucks to begin with. I don't. What's their name?
Is it 59 Brewing? I think it's 59 Brewing. But what pissed me off about that is they were like, "Oh, the guy who did it stepped down, but his wife still works there." Then that means he's still running shit. That means he still has a part of shit. Like, stop fucking playing with people.
I don't think people understand what marriage is.
Like, stop playing with people. If we're part of a fucking company and Toni stepped down, Toni's insight is still gonna be in whatever the fuck I do because we are at home discussing what the fuck it is. Like, stop acting like people are stupid.
Yeah.
For that, he could have stayed.
Even the man's own kid got up and said that he was full of shit. His own child.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of folks, Brittany, and there's a lot of folks, Black people in beer, that are just beyond fucking pretentious and want to just distance themselves from the normal Black folk, like they've ascended, like and they want to be the only ones in the fucking room. That's what it really is. They want to be that one Black person that does this or does that. And when they see people on the come up, or they see people getting noticed, or they see people really talking about what the fuck it is, it's a problem for them. They've been in this one's DMs a lot, writing fucking novels to prove a point that doesn't fucking exist. Yeah. So
I mean, it ain't just Black folk. A lot of people come crying to me. They feel offended about.
And
like, I don't want to hear it.
If Toni hurts your feelings, don't come. I can't do shit about that. Like, people come in my inbox. Toni said this. Toni blocked me. Toni, okay. I can't help you with that. I don't have access to her account.
But my thing
even
is,
if I did,
that's half the people that come telling you, I don't know these people.
And what kills me is she's not a mean person. So if she did something or said something to you, you probably fucking deserved it. I'm never gonna side with anyone besides the person I'm fucking. We're married. I'm never going to not take Toni's side. So I don't understand the thought process of tattletelling to me like I'm her damn mama.
Oh, you can tell mom too. I mean, I have a lot of respect for my mama, but
her mama litter than me, so.
Well, yeah, Mama Boyce has roasted some, has told folks that her opinions of some assholes in the beer industry, she has made very clear.
Y'all think I'm lit
to folks, but she ain't on Twitter, but y'all say
I don't want her on Twitter because yeah. Mama cuss out a lot of y'all favorites, so it's better that she isn't.
But mom is straightforward. People, I mean, I feel like you and mom have in common that you are very straightforward, not to be fucked with, but people like, everybody's like, oh, I want to have a beer with you.
Here's the thing.
Like, I'm not sure.
Life is too short to be fucking acting phony, or if I don't like you, I don't like you. That don't mean I'm gonna go out of my way to make you feel bad or harass you. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I don't have to like you. You don't have to like me. I don't understand why it's a hard concept for people. And people want to, questionnaire me. Why don't you like her? She does this and that. Because I think she's a bitch. I don't like her. You can like her. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I don't. What's the problem?
Yeah, people got a few. Everybody has some insecurities. That's two.
Yeah. But you don't have to like everyone.
Jib says, I want to get drunk with Toni's mom so badly.
Bruh, she's lit. She's me times 10. That's probably why you married me. I remind you of your mommy, huh?
I think those of us who like women, and I think the women in our lives influence who we do marry for good or for bad.
You're like my dad.
For good or for bad. Like, if I have a very good relationship with my mother. My mother and I are very close. I talk to my mom every day. So I wanted somebody who was straightforward, somebody willing to hold me accountable, somebody who would also be very nurturing and stuff. So, I mean, April is all of those things as my mother was and still is. had surgery in January. My mom flew out to Fort Collins for that. As soon as we got home, I threw up in the middle of the floor. April was gone to get like some ginger ale and some other like soft foods I could eat after Thursday. My mom wiped my face, tucked me in the bed, and cleaned up all that shit before April even got back. And I mean that I think it influences who we marry.
Toni is very much so like my dad. It takes a lot to get either one of them mad, but when you're mad, if y'all out of the two of us, people think that I'm like the explosive one when I get mad. I don't think so, because like when I get mad, I just cuss the person out and I move the fuck on. Toni, it's a buildup, so I know if she's on 10, it's a whole fucking problem. It's a whole problem. So yeah, and my dad is the exact same way. So I think that's true what she said.
Yeah, I mean, even when people have poor relationships and they realize that and they know, like, say you hate your parent and don't want to be nothing like them, or don't want that you gonna find opposites to them. I think who we are raised by and our parents and our family of origin,
it always
plays into who we choose as partners.
I could never date anyone like me or be with anyone like me. I don't think Toni could handle being with someone like her. We complement each other very well in that sense. Because I know for damn sure I would choke a person like me. I could not deal with me day in and day fucking out. So, I always like to pat her on the back because I know I'm a lot to deal with. I annoy myself some fucking time, to be honest. So
I mean, you gotta know, if you're gonna be with somebody with big personality, you gotta know who you are. You gotta know who you are.
And be very secure. Toni is extremely.
You gotta know who you are, so that person has the room to be themselves. You gotta know who you are and be secure in that, so that person doesn't have to shrink for you to be okay with it. So it's kind of people like April, grand personalities.
I don't even think my personality is that big, to be honest.
You gotta be sure of you so they can be them.
Honestly, I like everyday normal people. Like, I just want you to be your fucking self. I'm my fucking self in any situation. If you don't like me, you don't like me. That's fine. I'm not gonna bite your head off. I just know to keep it moving. Oh. I just wish everyone was like that.
Jeb says he's going to a Zoom wedding.
Bye,
enjoy.
Yeah, this turned it. I know we drunk or tipsy because we just start rambling about shit.
Well, you've never found a beer that you're gonna continue drinking, but
so we're gonna let y'all go.
Yeah,
we've been on here for a minute,
and we had a pretty good retention on this one.
We was just talking all kind of shit.
But yeah, follow us on Instagram, Twitter at Black BLAQ and Soul SOUL. Twitter
and
Instagram. Subscribe. You're already on here, so subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're not already a subscriber.
We'll make the announcement Monday about who the 3 people are that won the t-shirts.
And also, if you feel so inclined, you want to support content like this, the tastings, the
cook-along is going to be lit. I'm doing homemade hamburger helper. Yes, you heard it correctly. It's homemade, y'all. It's not the nasty hamburger helper shit, but I had that shit in college, so that's why we doing it, because I had to remix that shit and make it healthy. But that's what we're doing. Homemade hamburger helper.
Yeah, that'll be a week from today, Saturday the 19th. On Friday the 18th, we'll be having a Zoom happy hour for all of our Patreon
Come to the Zoom party, y'all.
So
y'all
Patreon. You can subscribe to the Patreon. So it's patreon.com.
We'll see you and your mustache there.
/Black and Soul, BLAQ and Soul. And you can subscribe for as little as $5 a month. Support stuff like this, the cook along, Naples cookings, the writing that that we put on that side and aren't commissioned otherwise to do.
It'll be my sis Virginia's birthday, so we will be shouting out Virginia's birthday.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a good time
celebrating your birthday. Yeah. So we will see you then. Y'all take care. I'm gonna go get
I'm about to cook some chicken.
I'm gonna be eating chicken, and then we're going to watch some USC football. Good luck to all your teams, unless you're UCLA or Notre Dame.
We're gonna beat your ass.
And y'all have a good Saturday, good weekend. We will see y'all
next week.